Well, we rearranged the room a little bit, so I'm sitting in a different chair than I normally do. Now you can directly see that, and look, if I move my head, you can see that one over there. And if you want to, I, can, I got that nice one up there. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, now that I've wasted 20 seconds doing absolutely nothing important, I actually wanted to talk about easy modes. So I just beat Final Fantasy 1 Pixel Remaster, and the game was really ridiculously easy. I don't have a problem with games that have easy mode, as long as the base setting isn't easy mode. Um, the Pixel Remaster was too easy, and maybe it was just because I did an all warrior team. Well, not an all warrior team, but all physical attacker team, so I could blast through the game. But I don't think so. I think that they increased the experience points and the money, so then you never really had to struggle. And that if I do play it again, I'm going to turn it like the experience down to like half and the gold down to a quarter or something because I want to have a challenge. And that's why I personally think, you know, I'd prefer a harder difficulty up front. And then if they do have an option for an easier mode, then doing that. Because, like, when I'm playing Elden Ring, it's a hard game, but it's fun. And I'm not going to sit there and tell them they have to have an easy mode. But if they had designed an easy mode too, I don't think I would change to it. You know, one of the games that I love the Etrian Odyssey games, and in Nexus there's an option to have it on the regular difficulty or easy mode. And one time I decided, I want to see what easy mode's like, and I ran into a problem. You gained so much experience and you did so much damage, you couldn't actually afford buying all the weapons and armor because you didn't need to train. So you would just get up to a point and not have any money for anything because if you continue fighting battles, you just were gaining levels left and right. And the traditional level of difficulty is much better for the game. And that's my personal feelings. I think that if there is an option for easy mode, great. Some people might need that, some people might want that. But I would prefer the regular difficulty because I think that a challenge is fun. If it's too easy, it's not fun. And if it's unfair, hard, yeah, I can understand. But a lot of these games is just simply learn to play it a little bit better. That's all. I'm thinking back to the first time I played any of the Shimigami Tensei games. I played Shimigami Tensei Nocturne, or number three. And you start the game off, and it's relatively normal difficulty. You just gotta be careful. And then you get to Matador. And all of a sudden, the difficulty jumps so far because of Matador's, he's one of the aspects of death in the game that you have to fight, and is a massive challenge. And I remember being completely shocked by the insane difficulty jump at that point. And that's also fun, especially in turn based games when you do get to come into some of these harder enemies. It's fun to, go and challenge them. So I think that, we need more difficult games, not easy games. As long as they aren't too difficult. I don't want to sit there and play every game being like Elden Ring. That one, once in a while having a harder game like that's fun. Um, but I would like like a certain level of difficulty. Most of the earlier Atlas RPGs had that level of hard, and that was fun. I mean, Shimigami Tensei 5 was when I started to notice they started making it easy. They started changing some of the balancing around. It wasn't as good as 3 or 4 or 4 Apocalypse. Um, but, you know, I'd like them to. I just want to play games that have a certain level of difficulty challenge that are fun. But I'm okay with the option to have an easy mode if the designers wanted to put one in, as long as that easy mode isn't default.